In the blistering heat of the midday Egyptian sun, the desert stretched out endlessly, its golden sands shifting like the waves of an eternal sea. Queen Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, found herself disoriented and alone, the winds having disheveled her once regal attire and pulled her away from the company of her royal entourage. It began as a leisurely expedition to visit the ancient site of her ancestors, intended to be a graceful procession showcasing her power and lineage. Imperial banners fluttered in the morning breeze as she departed from Alexandria with her trusted advisors and soldiers. Yet, as the day wore on, a sudden sandstorm arose on the horizon, faster than any had anticipated. It enveloped them in a swirling chaos, a furious dance of sand and wind that severed the lines between her and her escorts. Once the storm subsided, Cleopatra found herself surrounded only by undulating dunes, the echoes of her name swallowed by the desert's vastness. Determined not to succumb to panic, Cleopatra surveyed her barren surroundings and spotted in the distance the faint shimmer of what she hoped was an oasis. Her knowledge of the terrain reminded her that such mirages were common, but with no other recourse, she set off towards it, her sandals trailing a path through the pristine sands. As she walked, Cleopatra recounted the tales her governess had once told her of the mighty queens who walked before her. Their courage, wisdom, and tenacity in the face of adversity motivated her to press onward. Although the day was unforgiving, with each step the paramount ruler of Egypt toiled not just for her survival but for her people, never wavering in her royal disposition. After hours under the relentless sun, Cleopatra stumbled upon what initially appeared to be a mirage, but as she drew closer, the sight gave way to actual palm trees, the gentle sound of water whispering promises of salvation. Under the shade, Cleopatra gathered her strength, siphoning water from the spring with cupped hands, and remembered what truly defined her reign, her ability to conquer odds much like her ancient surroundings. After resting and replenishing herself, Cleopatra devised a plan using the celestial position of the sun to determine the direction of the nearest settlement, a skill she picked up from her ancestors' navigation lore. As twilight descended, her silhouette merged with the lengthening shadows of the desert, a triumph not of opulence, but of endurance and wisdom.